Hey folks, Tim Newman with Soft Lite Studios bringing you yet again another daily assignment. Today's assignment for September 2nd, 2019. Our assignment today is titled Hats. Hats off, or heck, hats on. I don't care how you shoot them. Just make sure you shoot some hat pictures today. Hats do a great job of building the subject's character, so make sure you catch some character along with those hats. All right, let's take a look at some sample images. I think this image is just adorable. These two little kids here in the kitchen with their little chef's hats on, making their apple pie. I'll take some of that. At any rate, now not everybody has a kitchen that looks like this. I wish I did, but I love that bright yellow countertop against the black background, and the way that their outfits have been kept in that kind of gray scale black color set, if you will, to make them work really well in their surrounding scene. I think I'm going to go remodel my kitchen this afternoon. All right, let's take a look at another sample image. Well, the hat certainly builds the character on this guy. I think this guy's got some character of his own. Anyways, I really like the way the scene is worked in the vertical thirds there with the subject on the middle line, and I think it makes a great black and white image. Let's take a look at some of the elements of design that we're looking for in this assignment. Well, I think clearly shapes matter because we want to recognize the shape of a hat, and more often than not in these scenes, as we're working these shapes, we're probably going to be working some form there as well. And then I think our perspective here is really important, where we are in relationship to the hat that we're photographing. Let's take a look at some more sample images here. Who doesn't recognize this hat, and what a happy hat this is? When you get to this day, you know that you've made a serious accomplishment, and you're proud of this hat. And I think what I really like here in this scene is the diagonals that are working out left and right from this mortarboard hat in the center. I think the color set here works really well, and I really like the perspective of shooting this from behind, which may seem odd when I first say that, but this is really a whole group of people that have something to look forward to. That's where they're looking forward, and I think that really solidifies the concept in this picture. In our next picture here, well, this is a different way of using a hat. If you're following the current news, this might be some poor guy contemplating the Brexit deal in the United Kingdom. But all humor aside, I think this hat really conveys a great message here and works pretty well. And then, well, in our last picture, we said that hats build the subject's character. They certainly build the subject's character here. And I really like the way that this scene is set up. I like the positive versus negative space. I like that subdued color set. And I love the fact that this guy looks really content wearing his hat with that one ear poking out the side. I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at our rules of composition here. Balance matters here, and I think in a lot of these pictures, one of the things that you have seen over and over again is subject balance and tonal balance as well. Rule of thirds, where you can work it in, that always helps. Don't forget that midline focus. That works well in some of these scenes. And then, of course, point of view, getting down at that kind of right below the hat level and engaging the hat as a part of the subject that's wearing it. All right, let's take a look at our export guidelines. If you're going to submit an image for a semi-monthly image critique, here's the specifications for exporting your files. Also down here at the bottom, you see a sample file name for today's date and our naming standard. If none of this makes any sense to you, please take a look at our Update 01 video, for which there is a link in the description below. You'll also find a link for the upload URL down there so you can submit your images to us. And then, just down there and off to the right, you'll find that subscribe link. It's one of the best links out there. A nice bright red button for you to click on today and get your day started. All right, go out there and find some hats and get some great pictures of the subjects wearing those hats. And remember, while you're shooting those, learning equals skills, practice equals mastery. We'll see you out there.